Hey everyone, so we are going to begin to divide polynomials, and we're going to divide using long division. And so it works the same way as when you divide integers, except now we're dividing polynomials. And so what I'm going to start with is I'm going to look at my x to the third, and I'm only really going to use this first term in the binomial itself. And so I'm going to take x to the third, and I'm going to divide it by that x term. And so it gives you x squared. And I'm going to place this x squared on top of the x squared that's under my division sign. And so just like in long division, you're going to take this x squared and you're going to multiply it by x minus 6. So this gives me x to the third minus 6x squared. And so that's what's going to go under. So I have x to the third minus 6x squared. And we're going to subtract. And so subtracting means I'm going to really just change the signs. These two will cancel out, and this gives me negative 4x squared. So I'm going to bring down my next term. And so I'm going to do the same thing that I did here. I'm going to take my first term, which is negative 4x squared, and I'm going to divide it by that x. And it gives me negative 4x. And I'm going to place this on top of my x term that's under the division sign. And I'm going to multiply again my negative 4x, and I'm going to times it by that x minus 6. And it gives me negative 4x squared plus 24. And so that's going to go here. And it actually should be 24x. And I'm going to subtract, so I'm going to change my signs. And so these cancel out, and it gives me just an x. And I'm going to bring down my negative 6. I'm going to do my x from here, divided by the x. It gives me 1. And so my 1 is going to go over my constant here, which is a plus 1, goes over the negative 6. And I'm going to multiply again 1 times x minus 6, which is just going to give me x minus 6. I'm going to subtract, so my signs will change. And this gives me a remainder of 0. And so ultimately what we're saying is x minus 6 times x squared minus 4x plus 1 is what's going to give us the x to the third minus 10x squared plus 25x minus 6. And so really this is your answer.